station, Mix 94.7 KMCH. With tonight's match, here is KMCH Sports Director John Swisher.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome in to Mount Vernon High School. John Swisher along with Jeff Walker tonight. Jeff filling in for Joan Salo. She'll be back for another year, but Joan not able to make it tonight. Hopefully she'll be back with me next week at Maquoketa for that long trip. But night number one, and what a match we have tonight. Jeff Walker joins me, former Anamosa, Cedar Rapids, Xavier, and Solon assistant coach in the world of volleyball, 23 years, retiring last year with the Solon Spartans. Glad to have him along tonight. Your insight on both of these teams is tremendous with being around the WAMAC Conference for the last several years, Jeff, and you know how big a match this is and how big these programs are in the state of Iowa, especially in the eastern Iowa landscape of high school volleyball. But they are known for being very good and well coached here, these two teams.
Oh, yeah. When you gave me a text come down here, it was like I was so excited because both these teams will be playing in the state championship. Maybe not the championship game, but they'll be in the at the arena in Cedar Rapids. Very good talent all around. Like you said, the coaches are just outstanding. They've been there for several years, and they've come out with a lot of talent over the years, a lot going on to play college. It's just going to be great.
That's always their goal, to get to the state tournament. Long ways to go till we get to early November. That's Mount Vernon, 13 total state appearances. They have 3 state titles under the belt. The Hawks have 11 state tournaments. Their last one last year, 33-11. They lost in the first round to the number 1 seed, Sergeant Bluff Luton, as Mount Vernon was a 3 semifinalist last year after being 3-3, a down year on the east side of WAMAC. Good for 4th place. They lost to Tipton in the semifinals of Class 3 3-1 a year ago after beating MLC Floyd Valley. The Hawks coming off of another 30-plus win campaign, 15 times since 2003 for the Hawks. They were 6-0 in the WAMAC East Division, good for 1st place. Their 9th WAMAC Conference title a season ago. Both of these teams are most likely favored here to be a part of this WAMAC East again. Beckman is right there lurking as well, but this conference always so loaded with talent, you just never know who's going to step up. But going in on paper, number 1 in Class 3, Mount Vernon, number 3 coming into the season, losing to Union on Saturday at the Independence Tournament, so the Hawks get knocked down to the 4th-ranked team in Class 4A. But their expectations first start in this WAMAC East Division, where they both hope to play a favor in this conference title, as they usually do.
Yeah, I think the winner of this match tonight is on the clear road to the championship. But like you said, you've got Beckman sitting in the wings, possibly Marion, but this is probably the most exciting match so far.
Indeed, the first match of each team's WAMAC East Division schedules here as West Delaware, the Class 4A team, 370 enrollment, 38 of 40, 3rd smallest Class 4A school, Mount Vernon 306, and their enrollment 18 of 64 schools. Brett Mather, the head coach for the West Delaware Hawks. Coincidentally, this is the 40th season of West Delaware volleyball here, as they started the program back in 1980. They have 857 wins under the belt, as Coach Brett Mather has 773 of them in his 24th year, 178 losses. His 26-year overall of those first 2 years at AGWSR, 806 and 202 his career mark, as he got career wins 800 late in the season a year ago. As the Hawks bring back their assistant coaches, Shea Putz, also Jenny Voss and Cassie Baskey, as those lower levels start at 5 o'clock tonight. The freshman A squad winning 2-1, B squad 2-0. The sophomores lost 2-1, and the JV losing 3-0. The officials tonight, Cindy Schmerbach and Nikki O'Keefe. The opening serve coming up next year. This is West Delaware Volleyball, KMCH Sports.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes. Like our area athletes, they pride themselves in going the extra mile and provide precision and durability with every finished product. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated in Coggin.
Hi, this is Dr. Dan Meyer with the Animal Health Clinic in Dyersville. With over 30 years of experience in both large and small animal medicine, Dr. Borick, myself, and the staff at the Animal Health Clinic strive to treat your pet and livestock as if they were our own. Call us for an appointment or stop in the office today. Animal Health Clinic in Dyersville. Veterinary care you can trust.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point and Elkader, a local pharmacy you can trust.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Long in studio producer Ashley Vick. Back inside the studios of KMCH Radio on East Main Street in Manchester, John Swisher, Jeff Walker. Here in Mount Vernon tonight, opening of the West Delaware Volleyball broadcast season from KMCH Sports. The Hawks come in 4-1. The lone loss to Union, who won the Independence tournament on Saturday over at Independence. Hawks are 9-3 set-wise. Mount Vernon, the number one team in Class 3, 2-0 overall, 4-0 in sets. Coach Mather against Maggie Willems, the 1996 graduate of Coconut Valley of Mount Vernon High School, I should say, as she went to Midland Lutheran College of Vermont, Nebraska. 218 wins, 98 losses. She's taken the Mount Vernon team to state 6 of the last 8 years. They've been there 13 total times. Shirley Ryan, the Hall of Famer, started this program in 1972. She retired as the last state title team of 2010. They have their first Division I player since that 2010 team of Plotty, Kinsel, and Stark. And her name is Lauren Schrock, a transfer, 6'1" junior from Solon High School. And what a difference she'll make on this Mount Vernon team as we are underway at 7:31. As there is a duck down right from the middle as Kinley Colbert gets the smackdown right from the middle. Good ball movement right away for the Hawks, and they caught the Mustangs off guard.
Yeah, that's what the Hawks are known for, is those quick sets out of the middle. He does it every year, and it's really, really hard to stop.
Just move the ball around so quick. Here's a hit to the back row, and now a bump over by the Mustangs. Here's a little bump from the middle. As not able to get there in time on the far side, Mount Vernon, the Hawks lead this game 2-0. So Kleitch and Kolak have kills so far in this contest. Kolak, a sophomore, the youngest captain ever for Coach Mather. There's a hard hit down the line off the right hand of Lauren Schrock, the outside hitter, the 6'1" junior. She gets her first kill of the night. And Schrock had herself 15 kills in the wins over Clear Creek Urbana and Center Point Urbana as they open up the season to the Mustangs last Thursday night in Solon. 2-1, Hawks lead here. Here's a smack over left side. It's bumped around. Now pinball towards the middle. Sideways bump, throw to the back row. Kleitch to the middle. Kolak with a bump. A one-handed smack over by Hauser. Mishandled in the back row by Cameron Ellison, the 5'10" middle-heading junior. And Hauser gets her first kill of the night. And the Hawks take the 3-1 advantage. 4 starters returning for the Hawks from that team that went 33-11. Mount Vernon 28-16 last year. They have 5 starters returning, but when you throw Schrock in this, 6 starters returning. She was an all-conference player for Solon. Back set, Hauser with a smash to the back row. Got it down, a diving effort by the libero in the back row as Jory Randall lay down for that one. But nice job by the Hawks. That time they lead 4-1. Hit back over. Now Kleitz with the set. It's hit short into the net by Carly Smith. And that'll give the Mustangs their second point. 4-2, West Delaware. In the back left corner. Serving it will be Summer Brand, the 5'7" senior. She's a setter, one of the returners from a year ago. She's got the set duties all by herself this year. She shared them a year ago. They lost 4 seniors from that team last season, did Mount Vernon. This one is laced from the far side by Kleitz. And it's 4-3, the 1-point lead for the Hawks. Summer Brand back to serve. She'll angle it towards the side and out of bounds right in front of Coach Mather. And it's 5-3. Hawks have a 2-point lead. Kolak back to serve. Right to left. Colbert comes out. Allison Collier is in there. The senior, one of the captains. Her, Kleitz, and Kolak, the 3 captains on this team. The front set. Kleitz, a little tap over, and that's going to be a line violation. Smith tried to avoid it. The Mount Vernon fans in front of us here on the Mount Vernon side pointing it out. The far side official saw it and blew her whistle. 5-4, 1-point lead. Hawks. Schrock is back to serve. Back left corner.
Yeah, they'll use her to the back row a lot also. She does it a lot better this year about hitting out of the back row. They use her a lot in Poland for that spot.
That was a block back over. Hauser with the answer. The third kill of the night. 6-4 now. The 2-point lead in the lineup. Rotation here for the first time is Sydney Morris. She'll come in to serve, the senior. As Hauser taking a breather. Up front, it's Collier and Smith. This one's angled out of bounds. On this near side, hit too hard by Sydney Morris. She's in the back row with Kolak and Heather Himes, who just checked in. Himes, the junior defensive player here from the back middle. Randall angling it over. Popped up left side. Collier with a little tap, but it doesn't go hard enough. Hits the top of the tape and lands back on the Hawks side. And we're knotted up at 6. Our first tie here, 6-all early on in set number 1. As we're 5 minutes old here in this one. Randall smacks it over off the serve. Smith. Now here's Collier. Hits it to the back row. Schrock is there. Now with a dump down there. Left-handed on top of the net by Carly Smith. Gets her first kill of the night, and the Hawks retake the lead, 7-6. This one is hit backwards. Now Schrock will line drive it over. A little sideways shiver by Kleitz. Now a back set. Hit back over by Mount Vernon. Over by Kolak. Now Kleitz. Now hit by Morris. This one's hit to the back row and out of bounds by Schrock. That is not Morris. Another new face in there for the Hawks. That's the freshman, Olivia Schulte. The Hawks have 14 on the roster, 8 seniors, 2 juniors, 3 sophomores, 1 freshman. So Mount Vernon has 5 seniors, 9 juniors, and 1 sophomore. This one's hit near out of bounds. A diving effort by Kayla Felton, who checked back in, the sophomore. And at a point for Mount Vernon, 8-7, the 1-point lead. Back right side. This is Rachel Axtell, 5'7" junior defensive specialist. Good dig there by Felton. Hit down the line. Collier bumped up in the air. Hit over. Pinballed around. Tapped back over by Collier. Now hit back over to Kleitz. Kolak bumps it up. Kleitz, one-handed runner. Mount Vernon able to play it. Will dump back over. Now a sideways shiver. Too hard and out of bounds on that far side right from the Mount Vernon bench. That was Kleitz. And we're tied for the second time here in set 1. Knotted at 8. In the back middle. Line drive over. Good dig there by Felton. Popped up by Morris. Behind the back bump by Kolak. Front set right to left from the middle. A hammer over. Kolak right there. Pop it up. Kleitz now hitting it is the freshman Schulte, but slammed right back over by Schrock as she gets her second kill. And the Mustangs have taken the lead for the first time, 9-8.
Kind of hard to get over those long arms.
It is a size advantage right now. Schrock looks taller than 6'1" out there on her way to play at the University of Iowa. One sit back over now, sideways shiver by Brand. One's hit too hard into the net, and the Mustangs will get a point. They lead 10-8. Serving left to right will be Axtell, the 5'7" junior. Line drive over it, bumped up. Weich from Kolak, one-hand runner, avoiding out of bounds. Collier. Here's a hard slam into the net by Schrock. Didn't get it high enough, and the Hawks will get the ball to point. It's 10-9 now. The 1-point lead for Mount Vernon. Collier will serve. Felton's back with her in the middle. It's Morris. Up front, Colvin. Schultz and White. Here's a nice block from the middle of the net. That's Kenley Colbert, one of the returning players, a senior for the Hawks, as we're tied now at 10. Our third tie here in set one as we reach the midway stages. One's line drive over from Collier. Hit to the back row. Pinball's off the fingertips of Collier. Diving effort by Felton goes off her fingernails and out of bounds. 11-10, Mount Vernon.
Yeah, a lot of teams this year are playing a middle back defense, which leaves your back corners and your middle wide open. If the team can push to the corners, it's going to be open all the time.
This one's hit by Lauren Ryan. Front set up in the air. Smacked over by Colbert. Schrock with a hard hammer to the back row. Playing it. And then a dump down by Schrock. Good job by Felton getting up top. White. Morris was there. A little dump down and another kill for Lauren Schrock, the transfer from Solon. And the junior has her third of the night. And a 2-point lead. 12-10. This one's hit too hard. Out the back end by Colbert. That's the largest lead now for Solon. For Mount Vernon. Keep calling them Solon. 13-10. I think Schrock and you.
Yeah.
13-10. Former Solon assistant coach Jeff Walker joining me here tonight. For Mount Vernon, opening night of West Delaware volleyball. This is a serve short on into the net. And the Hawks will get it back 13-11. Hauser comes back in. Sydney Morris will take a breather. Serving back left corner is Kleitch. Up front, it's Colbert, Hauser, and Schultz. In the middle, Kolak. There's a little dump down there. Colbert again. Not able to hand it on the near side. It's Cameron Ellison. Kenley Colbert. It's another kill.
Yeah, the first team that settles down and it cuts down on their air is going to win this set.
This one hit to the back row by off the serve of Kleitch. Good effort by Mount Vernon. They'll get it over it in 3. Front set. Here's a hit down there by Colbert. And the senior has risen up here tonight. 3 kills already for Kenley Colbert. And we're tied up for the third time at 13. Back left corner is Kleitch. He'll serve it right to left. To the back middle. Bumped up front. Back set. Here's the hit off of Colbert and goes out of bounds. Diving effort by Kleitch. Couldn't get to it in time. And there's a kill by Cameron Ellison, the middle hitting 5'10" junior for the Mustangs. And they lead again by 1, 14-13. Hawks' first 2 WAMAC East Division contests on the road at Maquoketa next Tuesday night. We'll have coverage around 7:30. This one hit to the back row. Kolak up front. Front set. Kleitch. Hauser smacks it over off a block attempt. Now front set. Schrock with a hard hammer down. So we have a net violation called. Somebody up front too friendly with the net on the far side. And the violation call of the Hawks. 2-point Mount Vernon lead, 15-13. Back left side, hitting it over. Too hard, out of bounds. It's Cameron Ellison hitting that one well out of bounds. That's 15-14. The 1-point Mustang lead now. Coming back into serve will be Heather Himes. Talented softball player, helped the Hawks at state softball appearance this past summer. The most home runs on the team for Coach Rave and company. One hit to the back row. Hit at the net. Pinballed around. I think she had a couple of hits there. They're going to call What did they end out calling there? In the net?
I think it was a double hit.
Double hit. That's what I would have thought. There's a quick hands there by Colbert. She gets called for it. 2-point lead. Mount Vernon, 16-14. Back middle, serving it over. Smith, now a hammer by Hauser, off the set by Kleitz. But, what do we have?
Net call.
Net violation up front by Mount Vernon. As the Hawks get the point and the ball back after that one was served well out of bounds, but they get a benefit from the call that time. 16-15 Mount Vernon here. Midway stages of set number 1 here tonight. This intriguing matchup. Number 4 in 4A West Delaware. Number 1 in 3A Mount Vernon. There's a hit to the back middle. Diving outstretched effort by Kolak. Goes off her right hand and trickles out of bounds. Back to Mount Vernon, 2-point lead. 17-15. Schrock will serve back left corner. She hits it to the back row. Popped up by Smith. Now Kolak bumps it up front. Running tap in the middle by Collier. The front set. The hammer. It's going to be out. Out the back end. And the Hawks get back within a point, 17-16. Sydney Morris back in. She'll have the serving duties as Hauser goes out. Himes back with Morris. Kolak in the middle. Up front it's Collier, Smith, and Kleitch. 17-16 Mount Vernon. Pops up front, right at the net. Low dump down there. Two-handed style by Smith. Mount Vernon retrieves it back. Kolak diving effort. Himes bumps it up. Sideways bump over there by Smith. Here's a front set to the left side. Trickles off a block up front. Diving effort by Morris. She gets a piece of it, but not high enough. It goes off the bottom of the net. Lands on the Hawks side. And Mount Vernon with a 2-point lead again. 18-16. For the back middle. Serving it over. Joey Randall. This one's hit too hard. Off the back end. And out of bounds.
But some of the coaches will be talking about their kids with that, with out-of-bounds serves. That's a critical point.
You mean serving errors.
Yes.
But you're going to usually have that early on.
That's true. It is the early season.
Got to get rid of it. 18-17, only the third match of the year for the Mustangs. Match number 6 for the Hawks. Once pinball around, little tap back over. Kolak now back check. White on the run. Collier, but she's in the net. On the far side, in the net on Collier. And Mustangs get it back, 19-17, the 2-point lead. Substitution here for Mount Vernon. A little miscommunication there. 19-17. Mustangs with the advantage here in set number 1. 16 minutes old. Here in this one tonight. Two of the top teams on the east side of the Willamette Conference. Traditional Powers. Here's a left-handed no-look shiver by Gleich. Front set. Little toss over. It's going to be out of bounds. Good eagle eye there by Sydney Morris. Watching that one bounce out of bounds right in front of her. The Hawks are back within 1. Kolak goes out for a short breather. Colbert will come back in. She's up front with Schultz and Kleitch. Morris in the middle. The right-handed smack over off the serve by Collier. Back set from the right side. Colbert, nice block back over. Schrock with the push to the back row. Collier's there. Front set, Kleitch to Schultz. She hits it over off a block. Now it's hit over in 3. Hard wallop there by Schrock. Goes off the hands of Collier behind her. That's back to a 2-point lead.
Yeah, you get her in the right spot. She's pretty hard to stop, Schrock.
Lauren Schrock, the junior, transfer from Solon, on her way to play at the University of Iowa after her senior campaign. 2-point lead for the Mustangs. Here is Schultz. Dropped up in the middle by Schrock. A little tap over. That's going to be a double hit violation called there, as it wasn't high enough to go over anyway. Just a miss hit there. One of the back row players from Mount Vernon. 1-point lead again, 20-19. Serving it. Line drive by Kleitch. Bump to the middle. Schrock with a smack. Kleitch, now Kolak. Bump to Heiser. She hits in the back row. Right in between Randall and Brand. And it goes out of bounds. And a timeout. A first timeout on the floor. Coach Willems looks to talk things over as the Hawks have tied it up. Our fifth tie of set number one. We'll take a timeout as well. We're back after this. KMCH Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Midwest One Bank wishes all area athletes and coaches best of luck this season. Midwest One, your local community bank in Dubuque, Dyersville, and Farley. Visit an office or online at midwestone.bank for simply better banking. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Back into Mount Vernon, a miss hit and an ace serve by Macy Kleitch as the Hawks have the lead. Once again, for the first time in a while, 21-20, and a block back over. Kinley Colby gets back in the act. A lot of blocks, few kills, fourth on the night there for Colby. Doing a great job up front for the Hawks. The senior leaders on this team. She's playing like it. The Hawks lead by 2.
Yeah, there was no getting around that block. That was a closed block.
Impressive, 22-20. This one's hit near out of bounds. What a save by Schrock, but it's hit in the middle. No one could hit it. And another timeout. Coach Willems. A timeout trying to kill momentum again. The Hawks with a 3-point lead. 23-20. We'll keep it right here. That's the Hawks with a great comeback after a quick start. And then Mount Vernon took over the momentum. It's amazing of the momentum back and forth in this sport of volleyball, which makes it so interesting. I know you love from your time. Drove you nuts at times over the years, but with the shift of momentum, how quickly you can change.
Yeah, you never give up, no matter how far you're behind or ahead, because that other team could come up at any time and just get right back into the game. And these games should all be close scores.
Here's Kleitch. She'll line drive it into the net. And a miss serve. Point back to Mount Vernon, 23-21.
That's what keeps coaches up at night.
Miss serves indeed. This one from the middle. Ellison. Will tap by Hauser. Good cover, pinball around, and got over in 3 by Mount Vernon. Front set. Fingertips. Tap over by Colbert. What do we have?
Got a net violation.
Call on Mount Vernon. Hawks, game point for the 3-point lead, 24-21. Hit into the net by Himes. Off the serve. Back to a 2-point lead. Mount Vernon gets a try now, 24-22. Summer Brand, the 5'7" senior, daughter of Robin Brand, assistant coach, head softball coach. Here's a smack over by Colbert. Up front, little tap back over, and we're going to have a violation called on the Hawks.
Net violation.
Up front on the Hawks again, and it's back to a 1-point game. 24-23 Hawks. Timeout. Coach Mather wants to settle the troops down. We'll take a quick one. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Hey sports fans and listeners, Stephen Motors in Monticello is the only GM service dealer in Jones County with GM trained technicians. They like to keep things simple and offer low prices and have a large selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles. Stop into Stephen Motors in Monticello today for a test drive.
KMCH.
John and Jeff back with you from Mount Vernon. 24-23 West Delaware, late stages of game number one. Front set, Hauser smacks it back row. There it is, the winner by Ava Hauser. And the Hawks have game one in the books, 25-23.
That was pretty sweet setup. They got to, I think, go with the quicker sets for the Hawks. That's what they're known for, and you've got a slower middle and that's just, you could eat them up with those quick sets.
23 minutes in set one. Hawks win 25-23. A timeout. We're back to get you ready for game number two. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their number one priority.
Jay's Auto.
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
The Moyle family of Manchester bringing a new company to the area, Razor Sharp Epoxy Services. They can do epoxy flooring, grinding, and polishing of concrete. For more information on epoxy flooring, contact Dominic at 319-830-2949.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Welcome back into Mount Vernon. Excitement on the floor for set number one was good, but how about between breaks there? We had some horsey races between the student section, and what a student section traveling from Manchester here tonight, as like a lot of the football players decked out in their flannel shirts and cowboy hats, playing off the Mustang theme, and the Mustangs are decked out kind of a camouflage hunting type night for their student section. They haven't been standing too much. They outnumber the Hawks by a little bit, but not much. When you throw those volleyball girls in from West Delaware that played earlier. There's a pinball around, miss hit by Gleich. And the lead for Mount Vernon. 23 minutes in game number 1. 25-23 victory for the Hawks as they improve their set record on the year 10-3. They give Mount Vernon their first set loss at 4-1. Miss hit there, and we're knotted up at 1. Good news from Soldier Field in Chicago, opening night of the NFL season as well. Bears leading the Packers early on in the first quarter, 3-0 on a field goal. How about that? After the postseason troubles they had with field goals last year, they start the season officially with a field goal to take the lead over the Packers. And there is a ball that goes out of bounds off the serve, 2-1 in favor of Mount Vernon now. Yeah, your Vikings, who they start up with on Sunday?
I'm not real sure. I'm a
what a fan! What a fan! Yeah, what a fan you are.
But my two favorite teams are the Vikings and anybody that beats the Packers. Yeah. So it's Bears tonight.
I can't disagree with you there. There's a tap over. It falls down on the Mustang side, and we're knotted at 2. Kolak will serve back right corner. John Swisher, Jeff Walker. Glad to have you along tonight for Mount Vernon. Night number 1 of the new campaign for the West Delaware Hawks. The 40th season of West Delaware volleyball. Program started back in 1980. As there is a hit back over right in the old breadbasket there for the Hawks. They couldn't get there and cover. It goes out of bounds. And the Mustangs will have it back with a 1-point lead. Tied 5 times in set number 1. Our first tie there at 2. It's 3-2 Mount Vernon now. There's a hit back over by Smith. Bumped up to the middle. This is Schrock hitting it to the back row. Nice dig. Hermanese, Himes, tapped over by Collier. Back set. Little tippity tap there by Hauser. Good cover and dig by Mount Vernon, but we had a net violation called up front on the Mustangs. A lot of those called here tonight early on. As a coach, as long as they're consistent, you probably don't mind it.
No, as long as it's for both sides. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with kids being aggressive at the net. I'd rather see them aggressive than a little passive and off the net. So you can accept those.
3-3. We're tied for the second time here. Back set, hit over by Collier. Nice dig by Schrock, but then it's mishandled there. It's not able to get a good handle on it. Or Summer Brand, the 5'7" senior. Hawks will have it back as they take the lead, 4-3. Got off to a good start, game 1. Mount Vernon came back, took the lead for quite a while. Hawks came back late and then hung on to win by 2. There's a miss hit on a serve over by Sidney Morris. The Hawks have a 2-point advantage now, 5-3. Early on in set number 2 of the new season. Here from KMCH Sports. Have the Hawks next Tuesday night down in Maquoketa. This one is hit for the back row, behind the back, bump over by Randall. Hit down the line, it's off a tip, and it goes out of bounds, but Hawks will get the point. And they lead by 3 now, and the biggest lead to the night so far. 6-3 Hawks have the advantage with Morris serving back right corner.
Yeah, that's that middle back defense. It leaves your corners so wide open. If you get somebody to push it back there.
Morris angles this one over. Schrock with the hit, and now with a blast there, Pleich. As Pleich hits it down in front of Schrock, 7-3. The early lead here for the Hawks, a 4-point advantage. We'll take a quick timeout. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
KMCH! A Point for the Mustangs. They answer back. Hawks still lead by 3, 7-4. Early on in set number 2, the Hawks have the advantage 1-0. They won the first one 25-23. There's an angle over from the far side. Collier sneaks in the back row. Goes off the hands of Randall. Tough get for her, and she wasn't able to come up with it. It's Collier. A couple kills so far tonight. Hawks have a 4-point lead. Matches their largest here in set 2. We've had 2 ties in this one after 5 ties in set 1. One's hit to the back row. Now bumped up to the middle. Smacked over by Maddie Cranston, a 5'9 junior outside hitter who just checked in moments ago. And now a double hit violation called on the Mustangs. Hawks will get the point of the ball. They lead by 5. Largest lead here in the night for the Hawks. 9-4 advantage. Back right side, Kayla Felton angles it over. Schrock up front. Front set, little tap over. Hit backwards by Kleitz. Now a push over by Kolak. Bumped up front. Sideways fake out there. Kleitz able to field it. Now Kolak pushes it over. Front set, left corner. Cranston hits it from out of bounds. Kolak there. Now a bump set. Kleitz hit up in the air. They say there was a block there. Mount Vernon faithful looking for 2, and now it's hit too hard out of bounds. On that far side by the freshman Olivia Schulte has 9-5, the 4-point lead for the Hawks now. Back right side, angling over is Axtell. Collier with a hammer down. Self-defense hit there by Cranston as it goes out of bounds. And the Hawks up by 5 again, matching their largest lead. 10-5. Back right side is Collier. Collier angles it to the middle. Beautiful serve there. That just dropped off the table.
It's hard to read that thing and get it up in the air. The way it was rotating and going straight down.
Breaking ball there. That fooled Rachel Axtell. This one short on into the net by Collier. And after a 6-point lead, the Hawks up by 5, 11-6.
Hey, you can kind of see where the Hawks are settling down a little more than Mount Vernon is right now. And so Mount Vernon doesn't settle down a little bit. This game will be short.
Morris pops it up as Felton's there for the cover now. Bumped over on that far side by Schulte. And it's hit out of bounds right in front of Coach Maggie Willems, the 9th-year head coach. Here are the Mount Vernon Mustangs, the 1996 grad. 11-7, 4-point lead now. Mustangs serve it over. Front set. There's a hit over by Colbert. A little tap by Schrock out of bounds. Schulte to Kleitz. And we had
outside the antenna, out of bounds on Schrock's hit.
Oh, my goodness. That was like 5 minutes ago. That was a late call, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit late. The
line judge was waving his flag. They didn't see him.
Yes.
There we go. That's Mr. Tim, the boys basketball coach, also coaches lower level baseball, wearing a Cardinals shirt. I didn't know he was a Cardinals fan. That's too bad. There's a hit into the net there on the Mustangs. Give up another point. Hawks lead by 6 now. It's the largest, matches the largest lead of the night. One pinball around. It's going to go back down. And the Hawks now the largest lead of 7. Hauser gets another kill. She's got 4 on the night. Back to serve is Kleitz. Playing better consistently here, the Hawks.
Oh, yes. Yes, they are.
Front set, back set. Now a hit over by Ellison. This one's hit to Solon that time. On the far side by Schulte, the freshman got too much power underneath her that time.
Just a little bit long on that one.
And the 6-point lead, 14-18 the advantage. There's a serve over by Mount Vernon. Hit off the net, pinballs around, hit near out of bounds. It's going to be out of bounds. Mount Vernon will lose the ball on the point to the Hawks. 15-8. Largest lead again at 7.
Yeah, those quick sets, it's just so hard to block. Unless you've got a quick middle or a quick outside, it's hard to get to it.
Rotation here. Substitution. Himes will come back in. Schulte is out. As coming in, Carly Smith. She joins Hauser up front. This one served over by Himes. On the run, hit down the line. Kolak, nice save. Now hit by Himes. Sideways bump over by Hauser. Front set in the middle. Hard slam down by Schrock. Hit in the student section. Sideways off the pump. Hit by Himes. She hit it any way she could that time. Going down to get that ball. And angle it right side into that Mount Vernon student section.
Yeah, somebody almost had a take-home ball, didn't they?
No souvenirs allowed here. 15-9. Hit to the back row. Himes pops it up front. White with the set. Little left-handed dump down. It's 10 ball around. Hit over in 3. Himes. Back check. White. The hammer by Hauser. We're going to have a violation call on the Mustangs. A net violation call.
Yeah, that was on Schrock.
16-9. For Mount Vernon faithful can't believe it. We've had a lot of those net violations tonight. 16-9. Largest lead again at 7 for the Hawks. They won the first set, 25-23. They lead this match 1-0. Here's Smith down the line, goes off of fingertips, bounds down next to Randall. Couldn't get there in time and bounces out of bounds. And it's a 17-9 advantage, an 8-point lead. The largest of the night now.
Yeah, they need to settle down Mount Vernon and get back into the game.
Once popped up front. Back set, right side, the hammer, blocks back over and down off of Collier. And a point for the Hawks. 18-9. The advantage here.
Yeah, that was a good timeout. They needed that really bad.
Another timeout for Coach Willems of the Mustangs. We'll take a quick one as well back after this from KMCH Sports.
Stop into Pete's Small Engine Repair in Monticello today. They are your small engine experts and are always happy to serve you. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches from Pete's Small Engine Repair.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
This is Kurt from Himes Awards in Manchester. We create high-quality awards, promotional items for your business, and personalized gifts. We can engrave anything from glass to granite. Stop in and see what we can do for you. Himes Awards at 106 McCarran Drive, next to Lightning Lanes in Manchester.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Mustangs get the point after the timeout. It's 18-10. Hawks have the lead here. Later stages of set number 2. The Hawks have the lead in this match 1-0 after 25-23, 23 minutes set number 1. This one short on into the net off of the right arm of Schrock. And the Hawks, their largest lead of the night now of 9, 19-10. Morris will come back in to serve. Himes back there with her. Up front, it's Quach, Smith, and Collier. In the middle, it's Kola. 19-10 advantage. Morris. White drives it over up front. Back set. And we're going to have another violation call. Up front on Mount Vernon. 20-10. The 10-point lead for the Hawks. Morris from the back right side. This one bumped up, now bumped on a run over by Cranston. And it goes out of bounds in front of the Hawks bench on the far side, and the Hawks are 4 points away from taking set 2 and going up 2-0. They lead by 11 now, 21-10.
We'll timeout for some net repair.
On that far side, time to give a Bears-Packers update. The Packers scoring moments ago. 12:19 to go in the first half of play at Soldier Field in Chicago. Bears trail the Packers 7-3.
Those new Chicago Bears commercials are just so funny.
They are. Bring back Norm, old George Wentz,
yeah.
and the Saturday Night Live, the Bears guys.
Yep, that was just so funny. Peyton Manning, him, and Bert Favre. 21-10, the 11-point lead. This one is sailed. 21-10 the 11-point lead. 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 21-10 the 11
to the Marion area that time. Morris. Too much mustard on that one. 21-11, the 10-point lead. Back middle. Randall sends it over. Up front. Flights will hammer it from the outside as a set by Smith that time. As a little switch up here tonight. We were told it may be coming. Macy Kleitz playing some outside hitter at times. The All-State center. Coach Matter looking for an outside hitter, another one to step up and help things out. And Kleitz, some rotation, she is that person. This one is hit out of bounds by Cranston. 23-11. 2 points away of the Hawks.
It was a nice quick up to make that block on that ball.
On the back right side. White driving it over. Here's Pelton from the middle. Hit and blocked. What a block by Collier that time. Off the hard hit by Schrock. And the Hawks are a point away. 24-11. Convincing lead right now in the second set on the right side. This one's hit to the back row by Felton. Back set, pushed over from the far side in the middle. Flanks, the hammer by Schulte. That was in. It just hit the near sideline. Says the sideline judge, Mr. Tim. And the Hawks with a convincing 25-11 second set win. That one only taking 16 minutes. The Hawks go up 2-0 here in Mount Vernon against number 1 in Class 3A Mount Vernon. The Hawks number 4 in 4A flexing their muscle here tonight and leading 2-0. We're back after this in KMCH Sports.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Call Randy at Rocky's Auto Body RV and Repair for all your auto body, RV, and collision repair work. Free estimates and local delivery and pickup. That's Rocky's Auto Body RV and Repair, located 4 miles south of Highway 20, just off of Highway 13 in Manchester. Good luck to all area athletes and coaches.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I gotta tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio-video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Hey sports fans and listeners, this is Susie Meyer with Exit Realty. Having the right real estate agent means having an agent who is committed to helping you buy or sell your home. Call me, Susie Meyer with Exit Realty, your go-to agent.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Eastern Iowa's Variety Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH.
Long and in studio producer Ashley Vick back in Manchester. John Swisher, Jeff Walker with you from Mount Vernon. The Hawks 2-0 lead over the Mustangs of Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon number 1 in Class 3A, coming in undefeated tonight. But the Hawks have given them their first 2 set losses of the year. They're 4-2 now. In sets, the Hawks are 11-3. Looking for program victory 858 in the first regular season match of the 40th season of West Delaware volleyball here tonight since 1980. There is Colbert from the middle.
There's that quick set again.
Her 5th kill of the night. Hawks lead 1-0. 23 minutes and 16 minutes the first 2, 25-23 and 25-11 victories for the Hawks. From bumped over by Mount Vernon. Bumped up front. Kolak. Now Kleitz. The back set by hammer by Hauser. And not quick enough reaction. Mount Vernon shaking her head and doing some coaching as Coach Willems on that far side. And just a quick action there. The Mustangs just not ready for it.
Yeah, they still out of sync. They've got to come around.
And this one hit out of bounds. Eagle eye there by several members of the Hawks teams on the near side. A timeout for Coach Willems. A quick 3-0 lead for the Hawks.
Yeah, she's got to get their squad come around and settle down.
What else is it? What are the differences here? The Hawks have just been playing a consistent level here since early to mid in that second set. Similar to what we saw in the first set, but Mount Vernon picked it up. The Hawks couldn't sustain it, but boy, did they in that second set, and they've picked up right where they left off in set number 2 here in this early set 3.
They just settled down before Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon is way out of sync. They're out of system. Right now, the Hawks are pretty much making Mount Vernon their will. You know, they're just doing everything right. They're cut down on their mistakes. Mount Vernon's still making mistakes. Yeah, it's surprising.
3-0. As this one is angled down the line, out of bounds. Three, 1, the lead for the Hawks. This one's hit to the middle. Front set, the hammer. Pinball around. Up in the air. Little tap over. Now front set. Schrock with a hard hit. A block. Back over by Hauser and Colbert. Colbert gets credit for it. What an effort by Kinley Colbert. 4-1 Hawks lead.
Yeah, they've kind of got her number right now. She needs to mix it up a little bit. Otherwise, they're just going to eat her alive with the rest of the game.
And this one hit to the back row. And out of bounds. 4-2 now. The 2-point lead here in set 3. Hawks lead the match 2-0. 25-23 and 25-11. From the middle. Hit over. Pinball around. Now hit back over. Front set. The hammer by Schrock. It goes off a block by Hauser up front. Bounce down before Himes can get there. And the Hawks lead by 1 now, 4-3. Great student sections on hand here tonight. As a great friendly cheer, they did the IOWA touchdown Iowa cheer between the two student sections during that last timeout. There's a hit over by Hauser. Now up front, Mount Vernon Schrock, a little tap over the front cover as Colbert and Hauser were up. Smith dove for the middle, but couldn't get there in time, and we're tied for our first time here in set 3. We had 5 ties in set number 1. Game 2, we had 2 in our first here in the third. Front set, the fingertip tap over and down. Didn't hit it the hardest, but didn't need to that time. Mishandled by Brand in the middle, and the Hawks lead by 1, 5-4.
Yeah, the Hawks, they do that the best in the state. They've done it for years, and he's done a great job with the kids working on it.
This is a hard hit by Schrock. Goes out of bounds. 6-4, the 2-point lead. As Schrock, one of the reasons she came here to Mount Vernon playing with teammate club volleyball, Welch, who we haven't seen a whole lot tonight, Natalie Welch, the 6-foot junior, but also played with the Hawks' Macy Kleitz on some club traveling volleyball teams in the offseason. As this one is hit over and out of bounds by the Hawks. And it's a 1-point lead, 6-5. What an athlete is Schrock, a Division I player headed to Iowa. There's Kolak, nice dig for the back row. Front set, Kleitch, hammer over by Kyer. Hit by Schrock, but hit up and under the net. Mount Vernon couldn't get there. And it's a 7-5 advantage. The 2-point lead. Morris back in. Hauser takes a breather now. Himes back with Morris. Kolak in the middle. It's Kleitch, Smith, and Collier up front. Line drive over. Hit up in the air. Front set and mishandled. 2-hit violation call. And the Hawks have the 3-point lead, 8-5.
Looks like there for a minute Mount Vernon was going to settle down a little bit, but we'll see.
This one hit off the net. And hit over. And a tip at the front of the net on the Hawks. So the point will go to Mount Vernon. Hawks lead by 2, 8-6. Lower levels tonight. The freshmen won both matches for the Hawks. And then the Hawks sophomore and JV teams lost to Mount Vernon. All those matches started earlier tonight. 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock respectively. There's a hammer back over. Collier gets another kill. She's got 4 tonight. And the 9-6 3-point advantage as Olivia Schulte, the freshman, comes back in. Felton will serve, the sophomore from the back right corner. Front set, a hard hit. Nice dig by Felton. Popped up by Morris. Now Schulte bumps it over, going to be outside the antenna. There's the sideline judge out of bounds. 9-7, the 2-point lead.
That was a sweet dig. That was a hard hit ball.
2-point lead. From the middle, Axtell will send it over. Popped up. Back set. Little running tap from the middle. Front set. Here's a push over. Up front. Left-handed shiver by Kleitch. Goes backwards off the hit by Schrock to keep it alive, but not enough. As hit last by Brand. Not hard enough and high enough. And the Hawks have the 3-point lead. 10-7. Colbert comes back in. Kolak will take a breather. Collier back to serve. Felton back with her. Morris is in the middle. It's Kleitch, Colbert, and Schulte up front. This one's hit over on a dig from the middle by Randall, the libero, and out of bounds. 11-7. The 4-point advantage. Hawks lead the match 2-0. Trying to get their first WAMAC Conference win of the new campaign. This one hits the net and falls down. Diving effort there by Summer Brand. Didn't get there in time. Hawks lead by 5, 12-7.
Got a lot of top spin on that ball. And when you think you're in the right position, you need to take one step forward because it's coming straight down on you.
Right corner. Collier with the serve. Hit back over to Colbert. Now Collier. Now a bump. Sideways style by Schulte. Back set. Here's a hit over by Ellison. Sneaks it in the back left corner. Hawks couldn't get there as Ellison has her second kill. Hawks have the 4-point lead, 12-8. Kolak comes back in. Collier goes to the bench. It's Kolak, Felton, and Morris in the back row. Schulte, Colbert, and Kleitch up front. Set to Schulte from the left side. Hitting it over, then a dump down by Kleitch. Right on top of the net, able to two-hand dump it over, but she was called for being in the net. A violation called there, and the Hawks lead to 3 now, 12-9. This one hit to the back row. Morris adjusts, spins it up to Kleitch. Little tap over, prep basket. Get out your dinner rolls for the first time here tonight. As the Hawks find one right in the bread basket that time.
Put a little gravy on that biscuit.
Indeed, you read my mind. We always talk about that. Brown gravy and dinner rolls.
That's right.
One of the best combinations. My mind, 13-9, the 4-point lead. This one's hit down the line from Kleitch. Off the hit by Colbert. There's a tap over by Hauser. Popped up. Now a hit to the middle of the floor. Front set. Sideways shiver. Half windmill, I should say, by Colbert. Hit down the line. But off of the Hawks defender and out of bounds. It'll be Mount Vernon. 3 points away from the Hawk lead now, 13-10. Back middle. This is Ellison hitting it over. Up front. Hitting it back over and out of bounds. Too hard for the Hawks now. And the Mustangs coming back here with a 2-point lead, 13-11.
There's that little word, momentum again.
Hawks trying to answer and get theirs back. Kolak, Hauser off a block touch up front. Back set. Here's the hammer by Natalie Welch. Talked about haven't seen her in a while. The outside hitter, the 6-foot junior. Little tap over the front cover. Popping it up. Now front set. Right. Colbert finds the back row. Nobody around. And the Hawks have a 3-point lead again, 14-11. Smith and Himes will come back in for the Hawks as Schulte and Felton head to the sideline. 14-11. Line drive over. Popped up. Front set. Left corner. The angle off the block. A touch by Colbert. Goes off the hands of Kolak to the floor. It's a 2-point lead. 14-12. Good crowd on hand here tonight. First Warmack East Division match of the year. The Hawks lead 2-0 after set wins of 25-23 and 25-11. Front pinball around, pushed back over. Front set, hammer by Schock off the net. Hunter got a touch up there. Kleitz, and now Hauser hits it over. Bump left corner. Throw back over. Kleitz up front. Bump back to Kleitz from Kolak. Off the set that time. There's a little hit. Now smacking it over is Welch. And the Hawks get it back over. 14-12. Hit to the back row. Kleitz on the cover. Now the bump set by Kolak. According to the line was Hauser. Oh, Vernon Faithful don't think so. Neither referee was looking at it. I think we got one there. This one bumped back over. This one, Colbert. Back and forth we go, and the hammer by Strock. She brought the fastball that time. It's 14-13, the 1-point lead.
That's kind of volley you get seen from these two teams.
Yes. Yeah, we haven't had a long one like that tonight.
No, this is the longest one so far.
That was a nice volley indeed. From the back middle, Grant bumping it is Smith, hitting it right on the net. It goes in the net. They come out, get it over, but it goes out of bounds. The Hawks let it go on that far side. They'll have the point in the ball, leading 15-13. Kolak back to serve, back right corner. The all-conference performer as a freshman. The talented leading members of this team. Talked about the first ever sophomore captain elected by players of West Delaware volleyball. Hit over there by Carly Smith. Right time, right place. Mount Vernon couldn't get there in time. Carly has a couple kills tonight. The Hawks have the 3-point advantage back, 16-13. This one's a jump serve over. Near the net. Two-handed dump back down. Right on top of the net was Collier that time. Her 5th kill. And the Hawks back up by 4, 17-13. Kolak back to serve. Himes back with her. Up front it's Collier, Smith, and Hauser. Flights in the middle. Back set. Shock, a little tap, but you can't get it over the net.
Yeah, it's time for a timeout.
And Coach Willems heard you. 18-13, 5-point lead. Hawks have it. They're 7 points away from winning this match 3-0. We're back after this. KMCH Sports.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Your home for the best high school sports coverage in eastern Iowa. Let's go. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Vernon hit out of bounds by the Mustangs, and now a missed serve by the Hawks. They have a 5-point lead again, 19-14. 11 points is the largest lead here in this set 3. We've had one tie. This one back over to Schrock. Little tap over by Collier. Hit to the back row. Popped up by Himes. Hard front set there. A low angle. Collier couldn't get to it as she short armed it into the net. It's 19-15.
Yeah, a little bit higher on that set. That's been a good kill.
A 4-point lead. This one sent back over, and now down by Kolak. Missed hit there. And the Mustangs get a point back, 3-point lead, 19-16. Schrock ready to serve it over again. To the back row. Up front, White, Collier, down the line. Hit by the Mustangs. Miscommunication as Welch did not go back. Her teammate Cranston thought she was going to go get that ball, and it fell down right in between them in front of the net. The 4-point lead. Hawks are 5 points away, 20-16. The back right corner. Line drive over. Hit awkwardly. A save running away from the court by Brand. Nice dig by Kolak. A slap over after the set by Morris by Smith. Here's a wall up to the back row. That's going to be out. Out the back end. No touch called. And the Hawks are 4 points away. 21-16. The 5-point lead. Back right side. Smith. Check that. That was Morris with the line drive over. This one's hit up the Hawks and out of bounds. 21-17. Now, the opening night of the West Delaware volleyball campaign here from KMCH Sports. We'll have every in-week match as the season goes, as always here from KMCH Sports, live on KMCH and online at KMCH.com. The hit back over by Kolak, front set, short on into the net. Right there, Kolak and check that, Collier and Smith up front, 22-17. Hawks continue to find a way without a lot of size.
Yeah,
they've had some size some years, but they do the most without size in a lot of teams.
Yeah, they're always well coached.
Yep. It's Gleitz, Schulte, Collier with the tip back over and down. 23-17, 2 points away. And for the first time in a while, no big, hard hitters for the Hawks.
No, just smart placing of the ball.
This one hit to the middle. Nice job by Kolak. Morris now a bump over by Schulte. 23-17, push to the back row. Back row, great diving dig by Felton. One-handed toss by Kleitz. Front set, hammer over and off the hands and out of bounds by Kolak. 23-18. The 5-point lead. Back right side. This is Brand. Axtell, I should say. Hawks are 2 points away. With the short on there, Collier got the set by Kolak. Not able to hit it high enough. Leah Wegman coming in for the first time. Another one of the seniors on this team for the Hawks. One of 8 seniors on the roster, Leah Wegman. She played a little bit on Saturday. The Hawks getting wins over Benton Community, Albert, Janesville, and Independence They fell to Union Community, a top 10 team in Class 3A. This one's hit over and down. Casey Kleitz gets the kill that time.
That was a beautiful cross-court hit. They weren't expecting that one.
And it brings up game and match point. 24-19, the 5-point advantage. Back right side, Collier. Send it to the back row. Schrock up front set. The hit to the back row. It goes out. Was there a touch? There was a touch called up front by the stand-up official. Gives the Mustangs their 20th point. Hawks lead 24-20. Back. Left side. Sending it over. On the Mustangs. Now a bump by Wegman. Good cover by Mount Vernon. Front set. The hard wallop. Good defense by Kolak. Hit by Schrock. The hit back over by Kleitz. Straight block. Get out of bounds. 24-21. Mustangs hanging around.
Oh, yeah. They're not going to go away yet.
Timeout on the floor. Here for the Hawks.
That was a heck of a pickup by the libero, the Hawks libero.
Kolak with a tremendous effort.
There goes our lame horse.
As the young man for the Mustangs here, presenting the Mustang flag. Doing a job that the others wouldn't want to do. He's doing it well here tonight.
You did notice he's got a Chicago shirt on. Fair.
Oh, he should. I did notice that, but that's good. Haven't got an update in a while here. Last check, they were down 7-3. We're gaining match point away. 24-21. Morris, Wegman, Leitch for the hammer. Off of a touch up front. Schrock will get it back. A little tippy tap and leaks it in the front row. Kolak went back expecting the hard hammer, but Schrock with a little tap. Kolak couldn't get there in time.
Yep, that's a sign of a good player. If they're taking your hits away, dink it. A lot of people don't do that anymore. It's all hit.
24-22. 2-point Hawk lead. Front set right to left. Flight hit back over. Colbert. Now Wegman. Flight with a hammer. Off of a touch up front. Mustangs to Schrock. Back row. Nice hands there by Felton. Getting it up in the air. Wegman. Now Schrock. Nice little volley here. We haven't seen too many of these long ones tonight. Hit back over. Push back to Mount Vernon. Felton now bumps it. Behind the back bump over by Colbert. Front back set. Little tap over the defense. Redmond and Colbert not able to combine to get a good enough hit. It's 24-23. Another timeout. We'll take a quick one. Coach Mather wants to talk things over. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
GNB Bank in Manchester is an employee-owned local community bank that has been expanding financial horizons for 85 years. Our team provides the commitment, support, and solutions you need to navigate toward your goals. Learn more at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Back into Mount Vernon. Set number 3. The Hawks can win it here. They are ahead by 1, 24-23. They lead the match 2-0, 25-23 and 25-11 victories in 23 and 16 minutes, respectively. This one at 24 minutes. The longest of the night. It's over. Hold it with the kill from the middle. And the Hawks have the victory. 25-23. What a opening night win in week matches for the Hawks. 24 minutes, the longest one, as the Hawks get the victory in WAMAC East Division play 3-0 in impressive fashion here tonight, Jeff Walker.
Yeah, they settled down early, and Mount Vernon couldn't get settled, and that's why they're one of the best teams in the state every year. They're coaching and the kids listening and settling down early. That's a sign of a good team. But you're going to see both these teams later on, they're going to get both better teams as they go along.
No doubt about it. Early stages of this season as Mount Vernon now goes to 2-1 overall. They're 4-3 in sets. Hawks give them their first set losses of the year. The Hawks improved to 12-3 set-wise and 5-1 overall with their first WAMAC East Division win as the reigning defending champions from a year ago. Coach Mather gets his 774th win in 24 seasons. Coach Willems drops to 218-99. We'll come back with more facts and figures here in this one. The Hawks get the opening night victory in Mount Vernon 3-0. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester and now a new Dyersville location too. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and the best margarita and queso around. Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in both Manchester and Dyersville.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Commitment is a key ingredient to any successful team. Our team shows that commitment every day with digital inspections, loaner cars, stress-free financing, and 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. Committed to you and your vehicle. Georgian Auto in Manchester.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Todd Swisher, Jeff Walker back with you from Mount Vernon. Opening night victory here for the Hawks on KMCH Sports. A new season begins with a 3-0 win as the Hawks, the 4th-ranked team in Class 4A, beat the number 1-ranked Class 3A Mustangs of Mount Vernon here in Mount Vernon tonight. A big victory. Great momentum and confidence here tonight for this West Delaware team. Early on the season, the Hawks had some competition against Independence and Union on Saturday. They were tested a little bit. You wondered how Mount Vernon would come out as they played Clear Creek Urbana and Center Point or Urbana, both respective programs. Center Point, Urbana, maybe a little more so. They've had some more talented teams in the years, but didn't really get tested too much last week. And the Hawks came out, and they got the job done here tonight. So a measuring stick for sure here tonight, and the Hawks passed this test with flying colors.
Yeah, it's it's their road to the conference championship right now for the East Side. Like you said, there's Beckman still in the wings, but they looked really good tonight. They settled down quicker in the sets and just brought it all together and went back to their signature play, which is the quick out of the middle. And, it's so hard to stop. And Coach Matters has taught that for years and years. And nobody seems to be able to stop it.
They're so fundamentally sound. They know what they're going to do. Like you said, they live and breathe it from the time they can hit a volleyball. And this Hammer and Hawks Club volleyball program, they're in there, they're playing, and that's a big part of the success. And Coach Mather gives it to his former players, former coaches who stick around and help coach in that program, playing the game. And you can see they play the game, but they do it the Hawk way. And you can see it pays off because they know what they're doing.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And a good feeder program like club teams and stuff is, nowadays if you don't have them, you can't compete at that level anymore. It's you have to have those kids in those clubs and stuff and playing, getting better year round. And that's proof tonight for the Hawks. They a lot of kids playing in the club and getting better and better each time. And that's, what club is about, and also getting good coaches in there.
Hawks get the 3-0 victory here tonight, 25-23 in set one. Took 23 minutes, 25-11. In the set number two, 16 minutes, and 25-23 in the third and final set, 24 minutes. Total match time, 1 hour and 3 minutes. Total match score, 75, of course, for the Hawks, and 57 for Mount Vernon, as the Hawks improve their record to 5-1 on the new campaign. And still things to improve on here tonight, but a great start, great crowd support, and we complimented the West Delaware student faithful. You don't usually always see great crowd support, and students especially from 55 minutes away. But these kids came out tonight. They knew a big match on the line here in Mount Vernon. They were supporting their girls and making a little tunnel for them as they come out of the locker room right now. That's great to see.
Oh, yeah, you got to love that when you get your students out here and then supporting the teams and stuff. And, people don't realize how much that affects the playing also, the energy that's passed on to the players and stuff. I had to park in the back 40. I almost called an Uber to come pick me up right to the front door.
We would have got you one. As we'll take another timeout, wait for Coach Mather to come join me here in the post-game show as the Hawks get the win tonight, 3-0 to Mount Vernon. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Back into Mount Vernon in our post-match coverage here. John Swisher back with you as Brett Mather, the 24th year head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, as the Hawks get the win here tonight, 3-0, 25-23, 25-11, and 25-23. Total match time of 1 hour and 3 minutes, and the Hawks just got it done here tonight over Mount Vernon, number one ranked team in Class 3. The Hawks number 4 and 4A with new rankings today. And your first thoughts of this one here tonight? Congrats on the win, first of all.
Oh, absolutely. I thought our girls came out and played lights out tonight. Defensively, I thought we were real solid out there defensively, and that's obviously a huge part for what we do. The swing blocking is new for us, so it's certainly not a perfect art by any means, and it never will be, but as young as the season is, I think we're doing a pretty good job of that swing blocking and closing a lot of those blocks. Our back line is phenomenal. They just do a wonderful job, digging up a lot of balls, extending a lot of rallies, frustrating a lot of hitters, which is fun to see. When you start seeing some really good hitters launching balls and try to hit a little bit extra hard, that's when you know you got them a little bit frustrated, and that's what your goal is on defense is extend rallies as much as you can. So I thought we did a great job on defense tonight.
And getting offensive contributions from everywhere, even Macy Kleitz a little bit out of her normal position at the times. And Macy Kleitz, that's something you had in the back pocket, huh?
Well, it didn't work as well as it's going to. We got to work on a tempo set a little bit, not launching the thing up to the ceiling so much. But it's certainly something. She's a phenomenal athlete, a great hitter. So at times, why don't we utilize her? And that's something I looked at after our first week's tournament. Is our hitters are averaging twice as many kills or attempts as she is, and she's fairly close to them in kills. So we've got to see if we can get the ball Macy a little bit more, and we're certainly going to continue to look at that. There's some other things we're working on that aren't quite in there yet, and it's going to take a little bit of time to get those in there. But we got a lot of season left.
Another one of your seniors, both seniors, Collier. One of your senior captains, but Kinley Colbert really stepped up offensively here tonight. Just had a knack around the middle of that ball to get her hands on the ball and have it fall on the other side.
What a offensive and defensive weapon she is. She is so fun to have on this team. She did a great job all season long for us last year, and we're certainly going to look to her a lot because, when I call the timeout at 24-23 at the end of the game, I said, all right, Pass, you got this. One pass up, so Kinley's getting the ball on the 31, and the game's going to be over. And that's the way it ended up. It doesn't always work out that way, but she's just a great asset for us.
And good to see him get tested a little bit late in that set three, have to respond and avoid a charge from the Mustangs there late in that third game.
Yeah, that's the one time I thought we tightened up with the match a little bit. There was 2 serve receipts in a row that we missed the serve late in the game. We missed several serves late in it seemed like game 1 and game 3, but. And then I thought we just tightened up a little bit on our pass, and we kind of launched them straight up in the air. But, outside of that, our serve receive was phenomenal tonight.
Yes, indeed. What are the positives you want to point out here tonight in this opening night victory?
I like the tempo we're running. We've always ran the tempo in the middle, but we kind of quicken it up on the right side. I feel like we've got a real athletic right side in Ava Hauser, and we need to get her the ball in tempo and try to get her some one-on-ones there. I thought Carly Smith swung a little bit better on the outside today, which is big. She had a couple kills in the zones that we've been really working on as far as hitting the ball, too. Defensively, I thought Liv did a good job on defense. Her offense is certainly nowhere near where we're going to get that, but you still contribute even though you're not getting the swings there or getting the kills for us. You can still do other things, and I thought she did some of those other things real well. Certainly we'll work on the offensive side of it, but, we need to get all hitters going where they can, not necessarily camp on 1 or 2 hitters, and that's kind of what we're shooting for right now.
Especially this early in the season, as well as you did play, plenty of things to work on, and you remind the girls, and they know that themselves, of things to work on and keep on striving for better each time they hit the court.
Absolutely. That's our. We adopted something from Coach Voss this year. We adopted a lot of stuff from different people, and I really love the culture of this team, but we adopted at the beginning of practice and end of practice. We have a saying, and one of the words in our saying is to be relentless. And I thought we played really relentless out there, and that's big because that's what we want to be. We don't want us to be a relentless sometimes team. We always want to be relentless out there, whether it's on defense or whether it's on offense or whether it's pushing tempo. And I thought we did a great job of that tonight.
Yes, indeed. Now your schedule, if I have it correctly, Saturday. We have this Saturday.
Saturday, we're down to Vinton. Vinton, 6-team round-robin tournament down
there. That's right, the annual Vinton-Schellsburg Invitational starting at 9 a.m. Some of the competition you'll see there.
Janesville. They're 3 or 4-time state champs in a row, and we played
4, yeah.
Yeah, they're a phenomenal team. I think we got them early over at the Independence tournament, so I expect them to play a better match against us, so that's what we got to expect. But then, obviously Vinton, then Iowa Valley, I can't think of the rest right now. I looked at it, and I really didn't pay much attention to it.
I don't ever expect you to memorize them all.
Perfect. I appreciate that.
As then you'll get back in the East Division of the WAMAC Conference on Tuesday as we take another road trip down to Jackson County and face the Maquoketa Cardinals. Do you know much about them yet?
I do not. We knew obviously about Mount Vernon. We'll find out a little bit about Maquoketa before we play them, but the big thing for us is focus on us, focus on getting better, and when it comes to it, certainly we'll do what we need to as far as game prep.
And certainly a great start in this landscape of the east side of the WAMAC Conference here with this win tonight. This early maybe not put you in the driver's seat, but definitely puts you in a great position.
Yeah, absolutely. You've had one game, and it's a good game to get underneath your belt there. It's certainly one of the teams in the WAMAC that's still got a shot to win this east side, so it's certainly a good one to come down here and win like we did.
Indeed. Great to see you again, and great to start our 11th season together like this here tonight. Thanks for your time, as always.
Well, we always appreciate it, Switch, and you keep bringing us this luck. We appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Coach Brett Mather, the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, and starting his 24th season here with the Hawks, and congratulations to him and his team as they get the victory here tonight. By the final score, once again, 75-57. 3 games to none. 25-23, 25-11, 25-23. As the lower levels tonight, freshman squads both won, sophomores lost, and JV lost here tonight in Mount Vernon. So those contests all started at 5 o'clock this evening. The Hawks with the varsity win 3-0. They improved their record to 5-1 overall, set-wise 12-3. Mount Vernon at 2-1 and 4-3. In sets, thanks to former Cedar Rapids Xavier, Anamosa, and Solon assistant volleyball coach Jeff Walker filling in tonight and filling in for Joan Salo, helping me out. He'll help me out throughout the year when we need him, and in the postseason for area coverage as well as he did last year. But thanks to him and the Hawks getting the win here tonight as they move on to Saturday at the Vinton Schellsburg Invitational. Football tomorrow night, as the West Delaware Hawks will be at home week number 2, I should say, the first home game at Brown Field. Hawks will take on Marion. Our pregame coverage around 7 o'clock. Jamie Vasky, Aaron Plain, and Bill Logan will have you covered as always tomorrow night. Roger Reed and I will be in Delhi tomorrow night for Maquoketa Valley, their first home game, as they will welcome in the Northland Lakes. As Northland coming off a 53-0 win. High expectations for Coach Collum and the Lynx as they got the win last week as they play Maquoketa Valley, that tough 3-overtime loss to East Buck for Mac Valley. So it'll be interesting to see how they respond. All our coverage around 7:15 tomorrow night live on KMCH.com for our KMCH.com area game of the week. Saturday morning, Coach's Corner with Jamie Vasky around 9 o'clock. And then Hawkeye football joined in progress on 11 o'clock, 11:05 kick to be exact on Saturday morning as the Hawkeyes will take on the Rutgers. The Big Ten opener is the first time the Hawkeyes have ever opened the conference this early in the season. They'll take on the Scarlet Knights of Rutgers, both teams coming in at 1-0. That does it tonight. Hawks get the win, improve to 5-1. We'll have West Delaware volleyball again for you Tuesday night at Maquoketa. And that will do it. Have yourselves a good and safe rest of your night. For Ashley Vick, John Swisher saying so long, everybody, from Mount Vernon, Iowa.